Hello all, this is Parimala and I am your coding teacher. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great. Stay home, stay safe. We are continuing the series of P5 editor. In the previous classes, you have learned so many topics like introduction to the P5 editor and how to draw different shapes on the canvas and how to change the colors of each and every shape in the same program. So you have learned all these concepts. And in this class, again, we are going to play with the shapes. We are going to create different shapes in the different places. If anyone are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel and click on the bell button to get notification for next videos. And don't forget to like, share and comment. If anyone have missed the previous classes, all the links are provided in the description. Kindly check it. Let's get started with today's class. In the previous classes, as I told, we have learned so many topics from the PV5 editor. Especially in the last class, we have learned about the fill, stroke and stroke weight instructions, and very important instruction, text instruction also. Especially in this class, we will draw different shapes on the different positions on the canvas. We have to change X and Y positions to create a shape in different positions. We are going to work on that. Let's get started the class by opening the P5 editor. This is the output related to class 3, which we have created the different shapes on the screen. And now we are going to extend this program with today's class. Here I have written the class 4, different shapes in P5 editor. I have written the class name here. And now we are going to play with the shapes. That means on the same canvas, we are going to create different shapes in a different positions. What we will do, we will draw the squares in all the corners and we will draw the circles in this place, and we are also going to draw the ellipses in the middle. Like that, we are going to create one format. Let us start that. First, we will work with the squares. If you can see here, we have one square here. I want to move the square to the top right corner. So the top right corner, we need to identify the X in position. Actually, now the X in position is the X position is the 300 and the Y position is 100. So now I need to take this to this corner. So I need to analyze X and Y position. As our canvas size is 400, 400, the 0 starts at the left side and the 400 at the right side. So if I want to get this square at the top right corner, I need to give the X number minimum 360. So when I give the first number to 360, now it is going to move little right side. And now I need to take the square little upside. Okay, so this we discussed in the very first class. If I want to move the square upside, I need to do the changes in the second number, and that too I need to decrease the number. So I am going to decrease this number to 30. Let us see if 30 is correct or not. Yes, 30 is very corner to the top right corner. We will increase little bit so that square will come little down. Now it is in the exact position. What I told, we are going to create the same squares, like we are going to create the 4 squares on the 4 corners. Now our task is to create a square in the top left corner. If I need to create a square in the top left corner, I need to write the square instruction once again. So I am going to copy this instruction and I am going to paste it in the 15th line. If you want to copy the instruction, you need to select the line first. You have to click on the Control C. You have to click on the buttons Control and C at a time, and then you have to go to 15th line and again you have to click on Control V. Control C for pasting and Control V for Control C for copy and Control C for pasting. Here I will write the instructions for you. Control plus C stands for Control and C. You have to click at a time. Paste. Now we need to bring this rectangle to left side. If I want to bring any rectangle to left side on the canvas, I need to decrease the first number. So let us go to the 15th line and we are going to decrease the first number to 40 so that 40, 40 will be given to the top left corner. Let us see by clicking on the play button. Yes, you can see we have a square on the top left corner. Now I want to create the same square in the bottom left corner. Then again I need to copy this instruction and I am going to paste it in the next line. Yes. Now you can also think along with me. I need to bring this rectangle to down. If I want to bring this rectangle to down, I need to increase the second number. So I am going to increase this second number nearly to 360 so that it will come in exact position at the top left corner. Yes, I got it. So we have only pending with one square, that is at the bottom right corner. So once again I am going to copy this 16th line and I am going to paste it inside the 17th line. When I am copying, the bracket was deleted, so again I have given. Now you can see we have to take this rectangle square to right side. Then what I need to do? I need to increase the first number. So I am going to give 360. 360, 360 will give you the square at the bottom right corner. So you can observe how we are playing with the shapes. If I want a shape in a particular position, I am changing the X and Y position and I am able to do that. Okay, so this will be helpful for you in most of the games because you want to make a position for the any game player and you want to make it that in a particular position. In that case, this concept will be useful. Okay, so now we will also do the same thing for the circle also. Now you can also start along with me. So my circle is here. What I want to do, I am going to create the more circles like this. One more circle here and one more circle here and one more circle here. So first I am going to shift this to right side. If I want to shift that to right side, first I will copy this instruction and then I am going to paste it in the next line. Actually, if I want to take this to the right side, I need to increase the first number. So I am going to increase it to 300 so that it is going to move to right side. Yes, you can see we got in an exact position like how opposite to the left circle. Now what we will do, we will create the one more rectangle at the bottom right corner side. Then what I am going to do, I am going to copy this line and I am going to paste it in the next line. Now you can think if I want to bring this rectangle to bottom, I need to increase the second number. So I'm going to increase the second number to 300. So 300, 300 will be giving a circle exactly where I want. Now again the last place I'm also going to display at the bottom left corner side. So how I am doing easily that you can understand. Okay. So I'm depending on one circle and I'm trying to change the X and Y values so that I'm able to get in a exact position. Okay. So now I want to create the circle same like this at the bottom left side. So I'm going to delete the, I'm going to decrease the first number. So how much I'm going to decrease? I'm going to decrease it to 100. So 100, 300 Y position will give you the circle like this. So this is the way to create different things, different shapes in different positions. Okay. So what we will do, we will also try to create one more shape, that is ellipse. Okay, so we will create the ellipse here in the middle of the circles. So then I'm going to write the code for ellipses, and ellipse will take exactly the 5 values. So I'm giving 200, means I want in the center, y position is 100, and I'm writing 120. 50 comma 50 will be the size of my ellipse. I will click on the play button and I will see whether it got in a correct place or not. Yes, we got in the correct position. Okay, so I'm also going to create same ellipse exactly opposite here. Let me copy this line and I'm going to paste it in the next line. And now you can see I need to bring this ellipse to bottom. Then I need to increase the second number. So I can give number 300 so that it may come very center to the circles. Let us click on the play button. Yes, we got the ellipse also in the exact position. Yes, now we have done with creating the different shapes in different positions. Now we will fill the colors in different shapes with one color. Suppose square with one color, circle with one color, and ellipse with one color. So if we want to do that, we will be going one by one. Let us go to the rectangle and fill with any other color. So I want to fill it with red color. And after that, the circle I want to fill in pink color. And then all the squares I want to fill in orange color. And the last but not the least, the ellipse I want to fill it with blue color. For every instruction we have to give the semicolon. Now it is completed. Let us click on the play button so that how beautifully our output is going to look. Yes, different colors for different shapes in different positions. This is for today's class. If you like the class, please subscribe and click on the bell button, and share this video to your friends and relatives so that they can also learn the coding easily. And type your comments in the comment section. I'll be answering for each and every uh, queries so that you can clarify your doubts. Thank you for watching. We'll meet in the next class. We are going to discuss about console errors and comments in the next class. Thank you. Bye bye.